at least to our eyes. He's not in those action-packed moments. And of course, the final player that is who am I missing? I said Slight Fruit Cup. I did not say Slight. There we go. That's what I'm missing. But still, his opping was more than serviceable.
That was
very
great
solid for them.
Part.
Yeah. I really like this boss team, at least how they're looking in the early goings, but it's only been one map, and we have a lot more seasons to play. And we are on to Nuke at long last. Alter Iron Club on the defense. That means they probably won the knife round if I had to guess. Keep in mind it's best of ones, which means there's a knife round to determine who starts where. Flow again on the kit. Dualies for Clipzera. Super Soldier top of Hut. And early contact towards ramp. Kill found. No, actually it's just a dink onto Misha. Excuse me. He is trying to survive as Slight runs him down. Misha secures the shot. But Boss have already doubled back. The issue is Alter Iron Club have not bit. They did not force the issue in towards main, and instead they just hold in aggressive angles. Arias finds one, spots two more. Snap drops Clipzera in the meanwhile. But Alter Iron Club still have the advantage. I say that, but Wolfie finds a double very quickly, and Misha's low on HP in heaven. I don't think he'll find anything from this angle. He will not. Even just Talon on this flank. He's already anticipated. Wolfie goes for the spot. It's all on timing as well as execution. Can Talon pull off this retake? He's going to bide his time, make them second guess every angle. But Fruit Cup is already slinking in through door. Talon blindsided. Boss start things off with the momentum on map number 2 by taking the T side pistol round.
It looked so good for Alter Iron Club in the early going. Those couple early shots were great, and then it just collapsed. Wolfie, a couple big kills, snowballed out onto that A site, and Boss never really looked back after that. If Arias gets another kill there, maybe it's a different story, but Boss really looked good there on that T-side pistol. But Alter Iron Club are going to go for a force here, despite only getting 2 kills. It's a bit of an interesting decision here. A Scout, no armor for Talon. Flows on a Deagle, no armor. MP9s for Misha and Arias. A 5-7 for Clipzera. And a very aggressive CT start here for Alter Iron Club, trying to buck the trend of losing rounds early into this map. Arias going aggressive, loses the fight to Slight, who just drive-bys him with a MAC-10. Freshie picks up another MAC-10 kill outside. And Fruit Cup with a Galil will double-tap Flow, leaving just Talon and Misha, the last 2 standing. Does not bode well for Alter Iron Club moving into round 3. As the bomb goes down, planted for Mini. And for Misha and Talon, just save if you can. There's nothing they could really do to affect the outcome in a positive manner for Alter Iron Club in this round. It's just Boss winning some fights with MAC-10s. Fruit Cup outside with the Galil. Although he loses that one to Talon, but that reveals his position. Hunt will be on for him now. And you want to take these guns out of the hands of Alter Iron Club if you're Boss. And that's going to be either Wolfie or Slight who takes him down. Wolfie will take the fight. I probably would have said wait for Slight to flank, but what's done is done, and there are no survivors for Alter Iron Club. They'll be on nothing but pistols into round 3, and Boss can really stabilize things after only losing 1.
Convincing victory for them. Swiftly taking that A site, winning the early duels, and only hitting resistance once the round has already been decided in their favor. Boss should have a easy time of getting a third. Pressure already mounting, I'm sure, for the Alter Iron Club team. They're going to go for some upgrades. Pair of 5-7s and some dualies for Flow. 1 flash for Clipzera. Maybe a pop play as a team. Maybe a lobby crunch, for example, but it doesn't seem like it. I'll actually just go in towards Hut instead. 3 players training in. Misha caught from the side by Wolfie. And the bomb's already on B. Did it go outside or did it go down vents? I'm not sure. Wolfie's stuck behind or between a plethora of players, but it doesn't matter. It's just a MAC-10 that he will drop. Freshie finds 1. Freshie finds 2. Clipzera does drop that MAC-10 wielder. Clipzera does, excuse me. Freshie, on the same team. He has a MAC-10 to try and find some more damage. He's actually caught by Fruit Cup instead at the ramp. Final player here is Flo, the IGL with dualies in hand. He's expected in this position. Boss, you can be careful though. Bomb radius is quite large on this map. And with some damage like that from that pair of dualies, it'll be 2 players going down to the bomb radius. Decent damage for Boss, or for Alter Iron Club onto Boss, in spite of their minimal investment.
Yeah, it's good damage, but Boss don't really mind too much. They'll still have a couple of Galils, they'll have AKs into this round. And for Boss, it's just getting a good amount of rounds on the T side here. It's not the best side on Nuke, but they're going to make it work. If they could really start to establish a strong presence here on this T side, it would set them up well for that second half. And if Boss can take out Ultra Iron Club in this round, sky's the limit for their point tally in this half. Flo does have his op, but there's no kit for the CT side. Their utility is already lacking. There's only one incendiary. Boss have Ultra Iron Club right where they want them, although Wolfie is mauling Fruit Cup. Fruit Cup does not realize he
must
fire.
have disconnected. Must
Yeah.
have disconnected. He disconnected before.
I'm confused.
Definitely a chat clip that moment. There he goes.
Yeah, but since damage has already been done, I don't think...
I don't think they're
I don't
even
think the
trying
round
to.
is
They're
gonna
just
get
holding. They're
restarted.
sitting around. Yeah, I think they're just trying to buy time so they don't have to use a tech pause.
Okay, probably. I wonder if it is going to get medic, though. Yeah, Talon's running around in fire. He burns alive.
He was mollied in secret. No chance.
Yeah,
It is still a live round. They're still playing it as if it's real. I'm assuming it's real.
I am too.
4 versus 4. Don't let the HUD fool you. There's not 2 freshies alive. Spam in. Arias wins the duel versus Freshie. He's now out of the round. Wolfie, Snav, and Slight to bring it back. 20 seconds left, though. All 3 down secret. Is there a player on B to stop the plant? No is
I
the
don't
answer.
think so, yeah.
Flows down ramp, though, with an op in hand, and I don't think they can smoke him off. Slight crossing in. It's Flow to find Wolfie. Bomb plant will go down. Stuck by Slight. But ramp control still rests with Ultra Iron Club. There's a flank coming in. Decon, that should be the round, unless Slight has something to say about it. 3 for him from back of sight. Leaves Clip Zera in a 1v2. A stellar performance from Slight. Snav snagged 1 in the meanwhile, leaving just Clip Zera. Quiet map this time around. Double swing from 2 disparate angles makes the round all but impossible. And what looked like a round that had the makings of an Ultra Iron Club victory instead falls the way of Boss. What a performance from Slight on the back of sight.
Well, that was beautiful from Slight. That swing onto Flow was stellar. Hits the headshot, then takes out Decontamination, and finishes up with the last 2 of that round as well. Great individual effort from Slight. Does not have his op, but he makes the AK work as effectively, if not more so. That is some superior rifling from Slight right there. And now Ultra Iron Club have an op, 2 MP9s, and a Deagle. They're on another half buy here. So Boss do have to be careful. But it was Wolfie who had that hero play in the 1 versus 2 no armor on round 5 on Anubis. Slight has that one on round 4. Flo does pick off Wolfie, though. That's the Mac 10 removed. I know the ops in play as well. Talon eats that nade. Flash goes high. Flo's blind. Nobody peeks him, though. Fruit Cup, though, working in the mini. Can take out Clip Zera if it comes down to timing. Fruit Cup takes a lot of damage in that duel. And Arias up top of Hut makes it his home as Freshie and Fruit Cup both fall. Misha's aggressing into Vending Machine. And it's going to be Slight and Snav again. Does Slight have another 4K up his sleeve? We'll have to find out.
She's in towards trophy room as well. Another disconnect from Fruit Cup. Snav clearing out top hut, trying to find something. Player old vent spotted. Snav 1, Snav 2. And we're back to even footing it again in the blink of an eye. It's Snav this time around in the pair of players to step up in a big way. Flo in heaven. Difficult prospects with the op. Fickle angles to fight. Misha in towards hut, though, appears to be known. Slight gets that kill, leaving just the op in 1v2. The nade goes high. Chunks Flow down a little bit. He misses the shot on the first. Tries to rechamber to get the second on the Slight, but does not have enough time to do so. 5-0 for Boss. Another technical issue again arising for Fruit Cup. But this has been a stellar performance thus far from Boss, as it feels like Ultra Iron Club get hefty advantages. Find picks, find opportunities. But Boss, by tooth and nail, claw themselves back in, showing us some stellar individual performances.
It really does feel like Ultra Iron Club are getting skill diffed in a lot of these situations, Nate. Where one individual on Boss or another is just taking the team, putting them into the backpack, and carrying them over to a round victory. Because Ultra Iron Club are not playing bad Counter-Strike. The fundamentals are there. And they're finding ways to get advantages. But that's another 2 versus 4 that they've lost. 2 in a row. Because somebody on Boss decides to take matters into his own hands.
That one felt relatively understandable.
Yeah, they had less firepower in that round, but...
And to be fair, it was on snap. He walked out knowing there was one top hut, caught the player at old vents, and then caught the player trying to trade from top hut. The concept is there for Ultra Iron Club. It is truly, as you said, a skill diff. It's Snav reading it very well, being that point man heading in. That round was stolen from them. Still a disconnect from Fruit Cup. Hopefully he'll be back shortly.
Yeah, and I want to say, too, how Slight and Snav played that 1 versus 2 against the Op. Shot comes through, Slight takes the peek, knows the Op's going to have to take time to rechamber, and gets a free kill. That's really good communication from those two. It's exactly how you have to play that. Okay, Fruit Cup's back. Time is going on again. And it's a buy-up for Ultra Iron Club. Flo has his op once more. Slight does not have an AWP. Not that that has made too much of a difference for him in this map. And Boss have all their utility. They have everything they could want. Fruit Cup doesn't have any utility, though, which is interesting.
Like that multiple times. It might be because he's point man. It might be because he's dropping it on the ground.
Might be because he's just DCing.
Might be that as well. Fruit Cup. Aggressing outside, he has a wall of smokes, the aggressive outer smoke, so he can actually slink through it in towards Mini. Wolfie finds Arias to start things off. Fruit Cup onto Clip Zera, slinking through that smoke. Talon now has a lot to do on A. He's up in heaven. Gets one. But it's still a 3 versus 4 with minimal utility going into a retake. With an op as well, just adding difficulty to difficulty. Talon and Misha don't find a kill here cleanly, quickly. It should be a save from Ultra Iron Club.
That nade really makes it more difficult, too. That 40 damage onto Talon and 44 onto Misha. I think that kind of ends the whole retake probability there. And Ultra Iron Club are calling it. It's going to be a 6-0 lead on the T side of Nuke for Boss here. Maybe
now Flo's known as well. Flo shouldn't survive this.
Snav's hunting. They've spotted Talon as well. Flo does get 1. And 2. Now Boss have to be careful not to give up too many guns here. Their economy's good, but don't want to risk it. At least for Ultra Iron Club, they keep three alive. They keep the op. But they need to find a way to win a round. And I don't think a timeout would really do too much to help them. I would like to see them call it just to kind of try and slow down the momentum of Boss. But again, Ultra Iron Club are not making bad decisions. They're just getting out-aimed.
Yeah, they're not closing rounds. They had back-to-back 4 versus 2 losses.
Yep.
It really is a difficulty of closing rounds. They have the read, the idea, the early round default required. They have the early round aim as well. It's the longevity in the round that they're really struggling with. I feel like Snav coming to this team really helps Boss out with their pacing. You've yet to really see time get away from them on this T side. I feel like there were a lot of rounds for Boss in prior iterations where they would kind of let time get away from themselves and almost be forced to save or forced to kind of run into a meat grinder. Not the case thus far, at least. Slower round, though. Round number 7. Ultra Iron Club half buy on this one around the saved weapons. Misha buys down, but actually Misha and Arias do buy down, but everybody else is at around 1k or more, so money's kind of all over. 50 seconds left. Big switch up from Boss. as they're looking for aggression. The thing is, there's a lot of aggression as well, it's just in towards lobby instead. I'm sure Boss are reading this. Freshie holding top lobby. There we go. Finally something going his way. Spotting Arias, getting that kill. And knowing Club Zero might be here as well.
He's ready for it. He's going to give it up, though, and go back towards the ladder. Talon's watching Heaven. Spots the utility dropping. Do they clear him first fence? No, they don't, and that's a free kill for Talon. 4 versus 4 now, only 10 seconds to go. The Molotov on site. Snav has to sit in the flames for a minute as he gets the bomb down back silo. This is not a strong hold for Boss here at all. There's a great opportunity for Ultra Iron Club to come back in here as that came down in the nick of time, and Freshie has to be careful not to get caught by Talon, who's just lurking outside. Freshie's still running it up around top lobby. Clipzera does a little bit onto Snav, but there's Slight with the op to really stabilize things. Talon does finally finish off Freshie. Slight misses the shot, takes a dink as well, and Misha flies up the ladder. Wolfie has to get 1. Wolfie needs 2 more, and Klebzera will win it. And finally, Ultra Iron Club get around on the board.
Took them a while. It wasn't pretty. It's scrappy at the end. But a win is a win at this point. It's all you can be happy about. Op still in play for Flow. Klebzera bringing in an AK. They have enough cash in the bank to facilitate a solid investment going into round number 8. That's 1 round. They need a lot more. This is a CT-sided map. Everybody knows this. And it's a map where, at best, if they win every round left in the half, they'll only beat a tied ball game. So they need to keep pushing. They're on the cusp of resetting this T economy. That would be a big boon for their momentum. Don't look back. Slight op looking for an early opening at ramp. Won't be gifted. Instead, it's an early duel for Freshie onto Arias. That's a big opening for Freshie to find through the door.
Good start for Boss. Is Freshie taking a bit more of an entry role in this round? Outside works from Boss as well, trying to pincer. Potentially going for a B split now. Lots of time on the clock for Boss to work with, though. I'm sure Snav is enjoying the plethora of seconds he has to work with. Slight takes a fight. Doesn't quite get rewarded with that. And now Molotov drops in back silo. Talon eliminates Fruit Cup, and this might be a little bit more of a favorable situation for Ultra Iron Club. But Snav and Wolfie bring things right back, winning the fights against Talon and Clipzera. Just Misha and Flo left alive. And they're rotating in from ramp side.
I got an op and an unwieldy retake.
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to really commit. Unless they
just kill. Yeah, exactly. Hold around, get a pick in the next 10 seconds if you do go for the round. If not, oh well. Slight wins the Opera's duel. It was an unorthodox one, but an Opera's duel nonetheless. Misha behind his Opera will get the trade. Can he get the double? That's what he's looking for. Finds the first. Does not expect the events. That should be the round. Blindsided by Wolfie. Op picked up by the very same man. And that round is now isolated for Ultra Iron Club. Their economy, not the best, but also not the worst. They should be able to cobble something together. They are finally compelled into using a tactical timeout as well. Boggs, we do also have the infamous 7-1 Brazil scoreline.
Yeah, we do. First games back in ECL for us, and we get ourselves a Brazil score. Hard to believe that World Cup was all the way back in 2010. 15 years ago. Next World Cup's going to be in the U.S., by the way, Nate.
What sport is that again?
List for tickets in 26.
That rugby? What sport is the World Cup again?
Well, there is a World Cup of rugby. There's also a World Cup of cricket, but I am referring to what everyone but America refers to as football.
Like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, I see.
Not you two.
Tactical pause concludes. We're back to what we know. Op still in hand for Flo. MP9 for Arias and Misha, though. Difficult weapons to use, although Arias has made his sing in a rifle round. In fact, I was thinking about it, that double kill he got from top of hut.
Yeah.
That's half of his kills total. in the map.
Huh. Well, for Alter Iron Club, they haven't really had any standout individual performances this map.
No. They stood in unison early on in that first map, and right now they are struggling in unison on the second. Fruit Cup, speaking of struggles, he's back out of the server.
No damage has been taken until that nade, so they might actually be able to get a restart.
Is it damage or is it like bullets fired?
It used to be damage.
I wouldn't know.
Fruit Cup's really got to get that fixed, though.
Yes, he does. He shot towards ramp, tries to dodge the flash and go for an early pick. He'll do good damage onto Wolfie, but he'll fall without finding one. Boss racing down towards B, have tied things back up at 4 apiece. Wolfie will continue his route forward as the entry. Econ opened. Freshie holding double. Very solid post plant for Boss. Wolfie will open the double doors to support his teammate Freshie in the meanwhile.
4 versus 4. Arias trying to work in towards double doors. Slight, easy shot on the Clipzera. Snav, aggressive fight. Actually, Freshie gets a pair. And he'll go for a third. Flo is shooting everything, and it's the P250 of Slight that finally puts him down. Boss, now an 8-1 lead. 3 more rounds to go in the half. And it's all Boss. All the time on Nuke. And Alter Iron Club on another half by. It's a very unfortunate situation for them right now. But if you're Boss, a Boss fan, you have to be very excited with what you're seeing right now.
Yes, you do. I asked the question at the start of every season. Will this iteration of Boss finally fall off? Or will they be as good as they were? Right now, Boss are at the very least looking as good as they were. Again, I'm liking what I'm seeing. More well-rounded.
Yeah.
With this
Honestly,
veteran IGL.
There's more potential out of this Boss roster from what I'm seeing early.
Fruit Cup. Passes talent in the dark. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I didn't want to, but it's a very awkward spot of a round with Fruit Cup getting by Secret and Talon. Also slinking by without any information. Isha, here's one ramp. Does some damage to Freshie as well. Yeah, I feel like Boss is more well-rounded. It looks like they might have even a deeper strat book as well. Rebuilding fundamentally with the dynamic shifts that have occurred. And I am excited for this season as a result. Misha finds one. Talon gets information on the ramp play. Jumps on accident. He must have hit the scroll wheel.
Yup. Wolfie heard it.
Slight is the
Flo
one to get the
goes
kill
down.
instead.
Yep.
Flow down in the meanwhile. Snap drops Misha. Clipzera and Arias. MP9 bros for life. In a 2v4. 1v4 as Clipzera goes down. Arias. P9 mastermind at ramp. Goes to good damage onto the Slight, but can't quite finish the kill. He does find Snav instead. I was going to say he's known for his doubles on the MP9, but he won't get the opportunity for a second in this round. Boss take their 9th. Slight is supported. He stays alive. This is looking more and more like double digits for Boss as this first half comes towards an end.
The question is, will it be 10 or will it be 11 for Boss? And if you're Alter Iron Club, obviously you'd want it to be 10 and not 11. But, I mean, yeah, they could win the last 2 and bring it to a 9-3. But all the momentum's with Boss. Alter Iron Club had everything in that round. They had the flanks, they had the information, and then a scroll wheel happens. And it all comes crashing down. And that's something
better.
that
We could have had the opening pick outside yard too, don't forget.
Yep.
Wasn't perfect, but it was dang near given the weaponry they had.
Yeah, it's at this point, it's not what could go wrong for Alter Iron Club, it's what could go right.
Yeah.
Just everything is going wrong for them now. It's whatever's happening, something is going wrong. And that's how momentum works. Sometimes it just completely kiboshes everything you're planning on doing. And you might be doing everything right up until the final moment. Freshie's all over A site, and he spotted nobody. Fruit Cup drops Misha. Arias pushed out into the open, wins that duel against Freshie. And now Arias is going to drop on down as Flo falls in the meantime. Clipzera and Talon, though, a couple of quick kills back. Wolfie, though, brings it to a 2 versus 2. As the lobby crunch works out, Arias, 1. Not the second yet. Burns alive. 34 HP down in second vents. Fruit Cup drops down the vents. Drops some fire there as well to buy him some time. We'll plant it down. Here's the stomping and the footsteps. Clipzera down low. This is a very winnable situation for Fruit Cup here. Both of these players around 30 HP for Alter Iron Club. It's going to come down to timing and how Alter Iron Club peak this. Do they go together? Do they go separately? Or are they able to get the trade?
Both grouped up. The issue is that spray transfer is very easy on 2 low HP players. The first is secured. The second one is he expected. There's the spot. Rice didn't get out cleanly, and while he does do some damage, he is given a window of opportunity. It's not enough of an opportunity. The low HP does him in, and Fruit Cup snags the victory. 10-1. Alter Iron Club can cobble together what they will. At this point, they're grasping at straws. Unless we see a newly reinvigorated, almost new team entirely going into the second half. It's going to be curtains on this best of 1, much like the first. Very difficult for Alter Iron Club. But it's also important to note we can't be too critical. This is a team, like we mentioned, young. Recent additions, I think Flo came in as the IGL pretty near the player, the roster lock, excuse me. And also they were a team that didn't find the most success in the regular season. They only really hit their stride going into playoffs. They have been putting in the work as well, so just going against a veteran team like Boss makes things difficult. Talon flashed in. He's actually full blinded by his team, not looking the right way. Freshie finds Flo. Talon's down low. Talon's done in through the smoke. 11 looking very likely at this stage for Boss. Something finally goes the way of Alter Iron Club.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to need a big individual effort from somebody. Arias leads their tally with 7 kills. 6 for Flo and Talon, 5 for Clipzera, 4 for Misha. Not a great sign statistically. As Clipzera goes hunting. Spotted out by Freshie. Rough. As Arias actually doubles down. Hold up. Hold the phone. Does not take much damage in that fight either. Arias might be able to do something, and Misha with the MP9 flies up. Fruit Cup goes down. All up to Misha, though. 1 versus 2. Freshie spots him. Takes the fight. Wins it at range. Heavily advantaged. And it's 11-1 as we hit the break.
It's the same day with no problems. I keep rising from the bottom. Cause when the sun comes up and I look around, I can feel that love, I can hear that sound. They're never gonna hold me down. I'm higher than the ceiling now, and then I need to worry about, cause I got no problems. I know it's gonna be alright. It's getting better every time. Nobody's gonna kill my vibe, cause I got no problems. Yes, every day was a war. Yeah, it kinda took a while. When they tell me I should stay, I just jump with a smile. Yeah, it's hard until you notice. Everybody's got their moment. When the sun comes up and I look around, I can feel that love, I can hear the sound. Listen up. They're never gonna hold me down. I'm higher than the ceiling now, and then I need to worry about, cause I got no problems. I know it's gonna be alright. It's getting better every time. Nobody's gonna kill my vibe, cause I got no problems. got no problem. They're never gonna hold me down. I'm higher than the ceiling now. And I need to worry about, 'cause I got no problems. I know it's gonna be alright. It's getting better every time. Nobody's gonna kill my vibe, 'cause I got no problems.
Find a jeans from a previous day. Grab the keys from off the counter. Commuting to the city, gonna take another hour. Man, I hate trading time for a way. At least I got a home and a job that pays. Faded from color, reaching to find when I wonder how.
Massive start for Boss, 11-1 versus Alter Iron Club. As they announced, they hop and a skip away from closing out this second best of one on the evening. It's Pineapple Phillips and Boggs on the mic, and Slight to start things off right for the likes of Boss. 4 versus 5 already for Alter Iron Club. If there was any opportunity for them to come back in this one, it would be with a pistol round victory. It, at this point, is a mandatory pistol round victory if they want a shot here. Fruit Cup finding a second, though, for his team. Isha, Flo, and Talon. Again, grasping at straws for this Boss crew.
Flo does get one, but it's still a one-man disadvantage for Alter Iron Club. As, well, Boss do have Slight on 4 HP, and now Freshy's fallen, but Wolfie up in Mustang. Takes down one, Snav has Flo. Does not get Misha, though. Misha can take down Slight here, who's low HP. Does the very same. Wolfie's moving outside. All that's required is a headshot from Misha, but it's Wolfie who gets it instead. And the necessary pistol round victory for Alter Iron Club to have a shot at this one does not work out in their favor. Boss, 11 map points here in this best of one on Nuke. And of course, Alter Iron Club are going to force in here. But they don't have that bomb plant to give them extra firepower. 2 Galils, a Deagle, a Tech 9, and Misha has a Glock. Now a Deagle, but does not make too much of a difference, Nate.
No, it does not. Closes it outside, does find one. Snav. Trying to get a little bit overly assertive through the smoke. Caught. Wolfie's still here, though, and he has an M4 in hand. A far more difficult weapon to go against, but he's caught from the backside. That Deagle finds its mark. Maybe a chance for Alter Iron Club to double their round count. They all race down Secret. Freshy, I believe it's Slight or Fruit Cup, not sure which. Actually, all three are here on A instead. Sub-Zero, just be careful, doesn't want to give away that Galil. Interestingly, that M4 was not recovered. It will now be recovered by Slight instead. But Boss likely going to save this one for the following. Give Alter Iron Club their second. They have earned it. But again, Boss have that luxury of rounds to work with. They can take risks. They can get aggressive. They can be overconfident. They have such a hefty advantage. Freshy finds one. Fruit Cup a second. Ensuring that Alter Iron Club, even with the victory, won't have a lot to bring into the following. Final trio, all towards Secret. Doesn't look like they'll be contested there. 2-12, Alter Iron Club. Now only 10 away from securing overtime.
Only 10. You know, drop in the bucket, Nate.
Light work.
Super easy. Now, for Alter Iron Club, they'll beef up their firepower. Add a couple more AKs to the list. Get rid of the MP9. AKs and Galils only. For Boss, though, Galil, M4, and triple MP9s. No Arias MP9 heroics from Boss, though, unless somebody can duplicate that. And I feel like for Boss last round, they just got too over aggressive, Nate. They kind of lost the plot a little bit there and decided, hey, we're just doing all that we want. Let's just push. They got punished. And now Slight taps through the smoke and gets a free kill on Clips there. That is unlucky for Alter Iron Club. That's just, you can't do anything against that. Snav now has another one. Lobby's fully into the control of Boss. And it looks like Boss does not want to let Alter Iron Club have a few more rounds to play. They want to end it now and call it a night.
Fair as well. Makes sense. Tighten things up, lock things in, and lock the game down. 3 versus 5 at this point. Alter Iron Club are playing for picks. Talon slinking down Seekers, hoping to find a player in towards control room, maybe. Or bottom vents or decon. And there's now a player at bottom vents. The issue is that player has already passed. Snav here's the door. Talon's actually doubling back. Like ships in the night, they pass one another. Snav can expect this vent flank. Is there going to be a vent flank? There's a lot of questions here. With 25 seconds left, Alter Iron Club have to make their move. It looks like their call is going to be to go towards B.
There is one on ramp, that's Wolfie, but the bomb will go down out in the open. The spam from Wolfie will not be able to prevent the plant as time is ticking now. Alter Iron Club just trying to hold on. Arias goes hunting, picks up Snav. Freshie versus Talon. That is a big win for Talon. That brings it to a 3 versus 3, and now a much more winnable situation for Alter Iron Club. Fruit Cup takes a lot of damage. Arias, though, also low HP, loses that fight. Slight spots a shadow, wins it against Talon. All up to Flow, now double swung and taken down. Boss will get to defuse with plenty of time. And Alter Iron Club get blown out of the water on Nuke. Boss take it 13-2.
13-2 is quite the statement. Both teams having to prove themselves in this season of ECL. Prove that they are worth their spot. As we covered in the start of this broadcast, there's not wiggle room whatsoever anymore in ECL.